NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. We're live at the United Center where the Chicago Bulls have home court advantage. Durant, good. So tonight, Tim, we got a fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt.
Clock at 4, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Outside, KD. Screen by Smith. And it's Durant missing. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Drops in the tray. Vucevic has got 5 now.
And Vooch knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
The wide open look here for Vucevic. The shot misses. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
To the paint. Here's Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Pass to Vucevic. Out to the right wing. Picked by Vucevic. Here's a Okoro. Great defense that time from Şengün. The drive by KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
And just so long and elusive on the drive. Durant, excellent at finding ways to navigate inside.
And again, Chicago, no good. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant. He said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the first. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Trying to get something going. Rockets with the rebound. There's the drive. High post, KD. 8 points for him.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats, arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
That one goes in. Şengün's got 6.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Now here's Durant. Stolen by Okoro. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Rockets leading by 11. Down low. It's stolen by Vucevic. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Giddey. Şengün covering. From the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. With 1 on the clock. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's just
18.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Thompson with it. No scoring in this one. And he makes that one. Şengün's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Jones drives in. The rebound by Shepherd.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Here's Smith. Pass to Williams. There's a screen by Williams. Inside. Out to Smith. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. To the inside. Williams. 5 on the clock. Pulls it from 20. Connects. The jumper drops.
That one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Pass to Şengün. KD looking around. Chicago grabs the miss. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injury.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
Outside for Durant. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen. Such a unique player, Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Out to Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Smith outside. To the middle. And Şengün throws it down.
The assist.
And Smith already understands that you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammates and coaches.
To the inside. Pass to Herter. Screen by Smith. Puts up a 3. And Kevin Herter with the 3. Herter's got 8 points in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Jones. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepherd. That is his first foul of the game.
Rocket substitution. Number 12.
So at Chicago now, it's a 5-point game. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Jones for three. The rebound by Steven Adams. Here's Shepard. It's stolen by Smith. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Shoots the three.
And shooting against Adams, very challenging. He's an assertive defender who won't back off.
Outside for KD. Back to Adams. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Bulls ball. Now into the lineup for Chicago.
Just 4 seconds left now here in the second. And here's Herter outside. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Houston on top. They lead by 5. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
27.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Now here's Jones. Herter on the wing. A three-pointer is right on target. Herter's got 11 points.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Pass to KD. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Assisted by.
And the Rockets lead by 4.
Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for his. This guy is just so unreal.
Herter, no good. And it's Houston's ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
On the wing, Dosunmu. Just 4 to shoot. And Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Oftentimes, illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
To the paint. Here's Şengün. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Substitution on the court.
Bulls trail by 4. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Outside, White. Here's Giddey. Takes it inside.
And I love watching Giddey take it strong to the basket. The D has got to be aware of it.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you guys.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
An efficient score, Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
The Rockets making a switch here.
Josh Okogie.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And it's Shepard missing. Chicago trailing here.
2 minutes.
Pick by Vucevic. White drives in. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Durant just inside the line. Another miss by Houston. Giddey surveying the D. The score now all even. Giddey's got 4 this quarter.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
White left side. Here's the screen. And White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
And the basket by Okogie.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Vucevic. Fires from the wing. Nice jump shot. Good. Vucevic has got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls. Şengün with a wide open look. Misses the 3. Outside White. He takes it in, and he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
17 seconds left in the third quarter. Screen by Şengün. Shoots over Vucevic. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got 14 points.
And Şengün, so big, using that nearly 7-foot frame to just fight through the defense.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score. Chicago 39. Houston 37.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Rockets trail. Now Shepard. A wide open look for Durant. Oh, good with the triple. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Pick by Vucevic. Over Şengün. Vucevic with the bucket. And that's 11 points for Vucevic.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. White inside. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Smith. Here's KD. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
And it's Vucevic in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Vucevic has got 9 points now in just the second half. Outside, KD. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
This is Durant's competitive fire coming out to play. He couldn't let that last 3 go unanswered.
Pass to Vucevic. Another 3 for Chicago.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And Buzelis gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Well, Coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Houston moving it around. It's good.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Here's Vucevic. Jacks up a three. Smith there for the rebound. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Shepard with the ball. Now Durant lets loose a three. Oh, sticks the putback.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
Here's Giddey. Picked by Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. Off the glass.
This kid Buzelis loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Big-time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
And how about the patience from Buzelis and the body control? He doesn't rush through that play.
Here's Şengün. Screen by Şengün. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Owning the moment. Şengün gets those much-needed points.
Picked by Vucevic. Now White. Stolen by Durant. Şengün with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. Now Durant. Thompson outside. Now Durant. Şengün. He drills the three.
Nerves of steel, Mr. Şengün.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Giddey. Vucevic outside. Herter. No good from three. So they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Chicago foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
Giddey fires. That one's off, still out of sync. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball. Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So we see Houston taking the W here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Tim Legler,